we've had both types of customers on the e-com side. Some who just have straight product pages, nothing really to show for. But then others who have taken sort of what we found is that the ones that are true e-commerce and succeed, especially with a product that's on a higher AOV, typically has some kind of digital marketing or even internet marketing background somewhere within the leadership team. A great example is a company that we worked for 5-6 years, and they all came from the world of affiliate marketing, and they had, in essence, an e-commerce brand that was, ClickBankized in essence. It was, as soon as you went in, you bought the first thing, then there was upsell path, there was a downsell, there was a cross sell, it was everything. And so they knew they could acquire a customer for a certain amount because they knew their path would work. And our intent back when we first started working with them is that you guys are looking at this all wrong. You're making it far too complex. What we really need is to reverse engineer this whole thing. And because the product itself was so distinct, it was something that really they did have. It was a unique product, but it had to give a lot of, as an ad guy, you had to give a lot of information, a lot of selling pre-funnel for the e-commerce side of the equation to really work. So what we find is with straight e-com brands that don't have funnels, you do have to have a product that has a very specific benefit versus the rest of the competition. In this case, these guys were technically in the health and wellness space, in the lose weight space, and they had a very distinct way in which their product worked versus all the competitors that were out there. Did they have direct competition? Absolutely. But they were the only one with these specific ingredients that we realized if we could do this front-facing ad, especially video ad, using their spokesperson, we could sell a hell of a lot of these things. And we found that very early on in our years, spending on Facebook ads. And we then added that to other e-commerce businesses and got the same level of success. So my point is for us, we didn't necessarily need the sales funnel, all the upsell pathways through ClickBank and all the, oh my God, it was just a nightmare trying to do all the tracking in there and put your pixels in the right spot. It was just complete mess. So, but the point is when we were sending traffic to their ClickBank site, we knew we just had to hit this one CPA because the funnel, we weren't able to track it at all. We just knew that they would come out positive in the end until we flipped them over to this new way of thinking, which is sell it in the newsfeed, talk about your product, convince them. We originally called this type of video format the 3-step video ad formula. We since have started calling it, and ever since then, 5-6 years ago, the teach and pitch formula, where we would actually teach the cold traffic audience something specific about health, something specific about these specific ingredients in the product, and then make the pitch at the end, like the logical conclusion. Yeah, you could go out and get all these things, these 11 things that we mentioned in this whole product, or you could get it here. So click the link in and on this video to get started. And those longer form 2-3 minute, I think the first one we ran was like 5-6 minutes, converted like crazy right out of the gate because they did so much of the heavy lifting. You didn't need a funnel.